Welcome, folks, to episode 5 of Super Mario Land 2. We're almost there, actually, believe it or not, and it's still the same night for me. So, you know how the Pumpkin Zone had 2 secrets, right? Well, this one has absolutely none. So this is probably going to be our quickest episode, because unlike the Space Zone, which had the least amount of levels, well, actually it was the same amount, really, because we had the 2 levels, the Hippo, and the level that just is there because it wants to be there. And sorry, this song, I just like the song. Anyway, but this is probably going to be the quickest because I can just breeze through all these levels and not have to worry about secrets. However, this is probably the bestest of zones. The bestest. Yes, say that 3 times fast. The bestest, the bestest, the bestest. That's actually really hard. I didn't realize it was that hard. And this is probably also the hardest world. Like, there's a zone after this, the Turtle Zone. I just spoiled what it is, but I don't care. You already saw it when we went to get the coin thingy in the last episode. That is hard, however, not as hard as this. I would say this is the hardest world. So, like, if I was to have an optimal order for, like, easiest to hardest, I would say probably Tree, Macro, Space, the haunted one, whatever it is, I can't remember, Pumpkin, then Turtle, then this. So it's kind of like a jumpy jump. You know what I mean by jumpy jump, right? Because it's like you go to the first one, skip to the third one, then do the second. It's like scale and thirds in music. That's what it's like. So there. So, you may be wondering, MML, why aren't you as loud as you normally am? Well, the answer is I already gave the answer in the finale Pac Mania. However, this is a different LP, so I'm going to stop referencing other ones. Instead, I'm going to explain it again here. And that is because I'm on my second vacation, which my first one was where I didn't record for 8 months, and that's why I had to cut my upload schedule kind of short, and it still is pretty short because of something else that's coming up, which is my participation in a certain thing that I'm not going to say because I'm not going to say it. I mean, folks, I don't talk too much about my personal life, and there's a very specific reason why, and trust me on this, eventually I will have an explanation. However, now I'm not gonna have an explanation. Just roll with it. Okay, just roll with it. Now here there's some coins and stuff. I was like, is there a secret exit over there? That's what I've thought every time I played there. Because I was like, is there a secret exit there? But there isn't a secret exit there because there's no secret exit in this world. Anyway, if you want to, you can try and get all these coins, which is, like I said, like, this is a game breaker. However, they really like. They like know the controls of their game when they made it. They really want to try and get you to do all that. However, if I did try and do all that, I might have missed the bell, so I decided not to get all of it because I needed to hit the bell. I mean, you have to hit the bell, man. So that was that. So anyway, the reason why I'm not so loud is because there are people that are downstairs and they're probably asleep because it's 12:38 a.m. Not p.m. That's noon. A.m. in the AMs. So I'm trying not to be quite as loud as I normally would be, and I have to turn down the volume on my computer because it's getting annoying for me. Because I'm worried it'll pick up on my sound file. But that's completely off topic. Instead, I'm going to talk about how these ball things, you like walk in the middle of them, and it always threw me off. However, one could say it's like precursor 3D graphics, like Donkey Kong Country. You know what I mean, pre-rendered graphics. Anyway, so because of this, I'm not going to scream, I'm not going to yell, no matter what happens. However, I don't think much is going to happen in this LP. It's not like DKC 3 where it's like really hard. Like I said, there is nothing really hard in this game, except for the level. And the level, I've got a good idea on what to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy if you know what to do. Okay? Like, it's probably the hardest level in all Mario games that are 2D platform, all 2D Mario platformer games. Okay, the hardest level in all 2D Mario platform games are all linear Mario platform games. How about that? Because 3D Land, you could count that in the same category because it's the same like premise. Where like Galaxy or Super Mario 64, it's kind of like pseudo linear. You know what I mean? Like you're going for something, especially in Galaxy. Galaxy's really linear. However, it's still pseudo-linear because of the fact that it's not like a level per se. It's different quests in like an area. Okay, I hate how when you get a mushroom it shrinks you. That's just annoying. But it doesn't really matter. Like I said, this is a game you breeze through. So if it's a game you breeze through, then it's kind of like whatever. It sucks, but whatever. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to get the ball. And when you get the ball, what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump on the ball, and then you're gonna hopefully get the bell. If I miss the bell, then that's the only bell I've missed this entire LP. But I don't think I will, because I'm gonna go right there and hit the bell. So there you go. Don't have to worry about that problem. This is kind of like my foray into talking normal in an LP. No, I'm not even joking. I mean, I talk normal sometimes, I guess. I guess it's kind of like there's not much to be weird about. Like, take like Marlon. Oh, I hate these guys. They're annoying. That's a bullet bill, and those suck. Now, here's an interesting thing. When I first saw a bullet bill in Super Mario Bros. 3, I always thought, okay, that the smiling teeth were like an arm, okay, like an arm, like with a fist. Like, look, see, if I'll show this when the bullet bill flies by next, because I'm not gonna die stupidly anymore. So I'm just not gonna hit that end block. That's just all there is to it. However, if you look, even on this bullet bill, where the top of the smile is like where a hand would be. Think about it. It's where a shoulder would be on a bullet bill, right? So in Super Mario 3, they don't really have the detailed lines for the smile. So I always thought, well, that has to be like an arm. You know what I mean? However, it isn't. It's actually the smile, like a grin, an evil grin. And I never knew that until I played this game and I saw them smile and I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. And then I went back to Super Mario Bros. 3 and I could kind of see where the face thing came from. So, there you go. So, next time you play Super Mario Bros. 3, look at the bullet bills and tell me, do you think that I'm crazy or do you think that that actually kind of is reasonable? And this is, to be honest, like, I wouldn't say New Super Mario Bros. I was going to say New Super Mario Bros., but now I'm like, no, because in New Super Mario Bros., I think they spin, and that really doesn't make it easy to tell whether they're arms or not. And plus, like, in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, well, that's just completely different, so. Okay, so I'm going to talk about something right now, because I feel like talking about something. And I'm not going to make a rant about it or anything, so I might as well talk about it, since I'm just kind of breezing through the world. There's not much to talk about. It's a Mario game. What is there to talk about, really? Except, like, music and stuff, which I do like. I like the music in this game. I think we all know that. But I hate those things. Those things are so stupid. But I think like when this is coming out, okay, this is really annoying. So like I get the mechanic, however, it's really awkward. I mean, it's not tough controls, so I'm not complaining. However, when the thing first grabbed me, I was like, what is going on? But then I realized what was going on, and then I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm just kind of like doing my little remix, I guess. I'm gonna wait for this bullet bill to go by. But, anyways, so when this is coming out, that's why I wanted to wait for the bullet bill to come by. But in this year is 2012, and in this particular year, there are two 2D Mario platformers coming out in the same year, and the same half of the year too. And it's New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS, and New Super Mario Bros. U for the newly released Wii U, the to-be released Wii U. And it's by the time, I mean, a lot of you are gonna see this video and be like, well, the Wii U stupid, the Wii U 2 is what it's all about, or the Wii U me he she, because that's the coolest video game console name ever. Anyway, enough about making fun of the Wii U. Instead, I'm going to talk about the fact that there are 2 Mario games coming out for the 3DS and the Wii U, and I think that's really a bad idea, because it's like saying I'm going to release Super Mario Bros. 3, which is supposed to be a really good game, and then I'm going to release Super Mario Bros. 4, which is also supposed to be a really good game, in the same year. And even stupider is the fact that they're both like the same game. Like okay, New Super Mario Bros. 2 has coins. However, they're the same game. Let's be honest here. They're 2D Mario platformers, and they look the same, and they are the same. And there's nothing that's gonna convince you that they're not the same except for the levels. So all they're doing really, it's like Capcom. They release like Street Fighter, and then they release Super Street Fighter, and then they release Ultimate Street Fighter, and then they release Super Ultimate Street Fighter, and then they release Magnifico Awesomeo Street Fighter. That's just milking you out of your money. Let's be honest. So, yes, am I gonna buy both? If I get a Wii U, then yes. If I don't get a Wii U, then obviously not. However, if I do get a Wii U, will I get New Super Mario Bros. U? Yeah. But is it stupid? Is it a stupid idea? Yeah, it really, really is. Because it's stupid. They're both the same game. They're both part of the same series, even though New Super Mario Bros. 2 is a direct sequel to DS, and U is a sequel to the Wii, and they're different series, even though they look exactly the same, and the logos and whatnot. Even though all that, I just think it's stupid. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, 2D Mario platformer, great. However, they don't each have their own charm, and that's a big thing. That's why I'm talking about it in this game, to be honest. Oh, you have to fight 3 of these. Okay, so this is different. This is an interesting one, and the pigs get more sequentially annoying. So each one has their own. It's not hard. However, like I said, it's tedious. I mean, it's like how do you know? See, it's hard. It's just annoying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And then these are like, what? Are you like on a diet for 2 seconds and then you eat stuff for 2 seconds? And now you're going all bounce. See, I do this all the time on my LP. I don't get it. But, so, like, New Super Mario Bros. 2 and New Super Mario Bros. U, let's be honest, they have no individuality to them. They're both the same game. But let's take something like Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World. They're completely different games. And you can tell. They're both 2D Mario platformers, but they're completely different, too. They have different visual style. They didn't have different everything, really. So, in the next episode, we're going to go into Turtle Zone, and we're going to continue playing this game. Instead of Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. Wii U, same game, blah. So, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to go into the Turtle. Also, it's really cool what happens when you go to the Turtle, but I'm not going to show it to you until next episode, because I'm mean. Also, this was the shortest episode. What do you know? Because the Pumpkin Zone is like 18 minutes. The Space Zone, I doubt, is going to be any less than like 15 minutes like this one is. So, I'm going to see you in the next episode, folks. I'm ML. Bye.